All right, this is going to be a swing review for Serge. He sent in a video of his swing for me to look at, and he's doesn't have function in his right arm very much, so as he comes through the ball, he lets go, which makes it look different. But it's actually, so the first thing I would say, there can be some advantages to having no right arm, which is a lot of the problems in a golf swing that people have is that they're using their arms against their body. So when you watch his swing, and I'll play it and maybe let it run a couple times. Pretty good. So it's a little over long, which he described as, yeah, I do what you said you used to do, a little over long. He throws the club head a bit. So, but really good at staying like on this thing and then using his body to bring everything through, partly because he has to, right? So, what would I change about his swing? So he said it's, he tried doing swing the way I suggested, didn't go as far, and but it was more accurate. So how would he just maybe subtly adjust what he's doing to get more accuracy and not lose distance? And this is what I would suggest. This is typical swing. He swings back, and he's swinging as he shifts to get to the ball. So when you do that, you're moving the bottom of your swing around quite a bit. And it's very hard to time moving and swinging at the same time. So the way that better players solve that is they move some weight back, but before they actually unwind, they found a location, and then they unwind from there. So the thing I would work on is get the feeling of the swing being not a motion where you go back and through, back and through. Work on feeling a motion, and you have to do this in a small way and then build up to go back, relocate, and through, back, relocate, and through. It's a subtle timing difference. So that's one thing. So work on that, and work on it with just little swings. You can see it in my swing. It's back, come back, then rotate, right? Just a different timing a little bit. And that gets you, so if I'm going, I could be all over the place, right? I need to find a place to unwind from. So that would be number one. Number two, a lot of golfers think the golf swing is from here to here, here to here. And your swing has some element of that, where you're going at the ball and then happening. A better concept of where the swing happens is to think of the swing as being from here to there. If you go watch any good player, their swings are out here. They're not here, they're there. So just the concept, if I think I'm going to do the version from here to here, so I'm going to go at the ball, likely overly long, not that I can't do it, I can do it, likely overly long this way, and then throwing the club head a bit. Just by changing my intention to now think of this as kind of a prelude, and then my swing is there. Watch how it looks different. Yeah. Now I'm moving my energy out into the later part of my swing there. My intention shifts, and that also gives me more power, gives me more control, because now I'm coming through more like this instead of throwing the club head. So that would be one thing I would work on. And just, you could even work on it by just doing a little half back, come on through like that. Final piece that I would say, and this is something I was just down with at the Tour Striker camp with Martin Chuck, and he really emphasizes this. I think it's really kind of brilliant, and I'm working on it myself, is Your swing, if you watch the pros, they don't hit the ball and be done. They do, and this is George Knudsen, who taught Martin, this is his idea, that the finishing position is really important in a golf swing, because if you know that I'm going to be in one place and balanced, everything that precedes that sort of cleans up with the intention of a good finish. So you need to get the habit of, I'm balanced, I'm on one foot, I'm there, I'm watching the ball, I wait till it lands, and then my swing is done. So when you do that, it just cleans up a whole bunch of things, one of them being position. If you always know I'm going to be here, you start to figure out that you have to have everything in a very precise spot in order for that swing to finish and be in balance. So when you focus on this balanced finish, it starts to clean up these location problems as well. So 3 things again. So first of all, work in a small way on creating a tempo that is back and through, back and release. You can think of it in your hands as hands club, kind of, hands club, hands club. So the release part is from a stable location. The swing is happening more from here to there. And then finally, find yourself a finished position at every time. And that's why the other advantage of that is I finish, I'm off balance, but now pay attention, I'm off balance. On my toes, I was too far away from the ball probably. So then get a better location. Now I get through and I'm balanced. So the finish tells you also, were you in the right place basically. So that's it. Have fun.